Hey y'all, it's Janine, and as promised, I'm going to give you a review and tutorial of the products that I just purchased from Laura Geller off of QVC. Been a couple of weeks ago, she was having a bake sale, which I just thought was absolutely cute because so many of her products are baked. And these all had like names of, treats like pink buttercream and strawberry toffee and things like that. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get right into the tutorial. And as I'm using the products, I'm going to give you my thoughts and impressions on them and how I've been using them. And I hope you guys enjoy. And oh, at the end, I'm going to have a before and after shot so you can see me with bare naked face before applying any of the products, and then what I look like after applying everything. So I hope y'all enjoy. Have a great day. Okay, so I have already done my eyebrows with my NYX eyebrow cake powder, and I already primed my eyelids with my e.l.f. eyelid primer, and this is from their Essentials line, so it is only $1. And I'm gonna go ahead and start with the spackle, and this is in ethereal, and basically it's just a skin tone that really goes on quite sheer, but it does have a rosy kind of shimmer to it, and that's how much I use to cover my entire face. But I was really nervous about this when I got the package in and opened it and swatched this stuff, and it had that shimmer to it, that pink rosy shimmer, and I thought, oh my goodness, no, I do not want my entire face to look like a disco ball. And because it leaves quite a bit. I don't know if you can see that in the camera. It does leave quite a bit of shimmer on my fingers. But the wonderful thing is once the foundation's on, you don't see any shimmer at all. It just leaves me with a nice, healthy looking glow to my skin. And it is a silicone based primer, and normally I'm not real crazy about those because they leave me with just sort of a slick feeling on my face, kind of an oil slick feeling. And this doesn't do that at all. It leaves me with a nice velvety smooth feeling to my face. So I tell you, it's one of the products I was the most skeptical about in this kit, and has turned out to be one of my favorite products. Okay, and normally I would go in now with my cream concealer, but I've been using the Balance and Brighten as a concealer, and I find that it works really well in that respect. I just take my Bare Essentials concealer brush and load it with product, and then just go directly to my eye with it. Now this is I always start with concealer after my primer because the skin tone on my eyelids is very uneven, and so I find that this really helps to get everything evened out. And I'm going to go ahead and hit all my other spots that I normally go in with concealer, like under the eye area. Particularly right here with my allergies in full swing, this area of my eye stays really red. And then you can see I have some acne scoring here that I'm going to go in and hit with this Balance and Brighten and my concealer brush. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my face and my eyes, and I'll be right back, and we'll get started with the rest of the tutorial. Okay, so I have got all the concealer applied. I've hit all of my problem areas in my eyes, and now I'm just going to go in with my big Kabuki brush, and I'm just going to swirl it into the product and then just tap it on all over my face. And I do a couple of layers of this. Honestly, if you don't have quite as many problem areas to deal with as I do, you could probably just get by with just doing one layer of this, but I need just a little bit extra. But this stuff, like I said, I was really skeptical. I just didn't see that. I didn't feel as though a powder foundation would cover that well for me, and this stuff has just really surprised me at how well it does cover. And like I said, and I use it as a concealer as well, just using my concealer brush to get a little more of the product applied. on those problem areas. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and start with the eyeshadow, and before I put that on, this eyeshadow is absolutely lovely. It just really beautiful colors. I'm just used to a little bit more intensity, and these don't quite deliver that intensity on their own. Now they do apply beautifully wet, which really surprised me, because I mean, not every eyeshadow you're going to apply a little water to and it still have a very nice texture and consistency. But this eyeshadow does work absolutely wonderfully wet. But I'm just going to go ahead and use my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencils and French Fries and Strawberry Milk to help build the intensity of the color. I'm going to apply the French Fries to the lower lid. And I don't have to be real neat with this because I'm going to be just blending it out with my fingers. But it really is going to help with the intensity of the color. And now I'm going to go onto the upper lid with Strawberry Milk. And I'm going to blend the French fries with my ring finger and blend it up into the crease. Forgive my sniffling. I'm into one of my prime allergy seasons, and I do a lot of sniffling right now. And then I'm going to take my middle finger and blend the Strawberry Milk down from the brow area and cover the upper part of the lid with it. Okay, so I have now got the Jumbo Eye Pencils blended out, and this collection did come with a brush. And it's okay for lightly applying shadow or maybe doing a little blending. The bristles are very soft. I just find that they're too soft and pliable, as you can see. So for me, they don't really pick up the shadow well or apply it well. So I'm going to use my Eco Tools blend brush, which is actually just, if I can get it picked up, just a nice flat paddle brush. And I'm going to take this color here, and I'm going to apply it on the lower part of my lid, right over the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil and French Fries. And I'm going to feather it up into the crease area, because us girls with heavily hooded eyes, if we did all of our crease work in our natural crease, you'd never see it. So I actually have to take it up above my natural crease and create the illusion of a crease where it's noticeable. And now I'm going to take an Eco Tools brush, and this one's called Highlight, but you can see it's just a nice small blender brush. And I'm going to go into this darkest color here, and I'm going to start. I have to leave my eye open and kind of look and see, you know, like I said, because I'm going to be kind of faking a crease where it doesn't actually exist. So I have to do that with my eye open to see where I need to place the color. And so that's where I want the corner to be. So I just start swirling the color in right there, and then just bringing it up and kind of sweeping it. I do a little sweeping and a little swirling to get the color blended with the first color I applied. And you'll notice I don't bring it past the inside right here. I try not to bring it all the way into the inner corner of my eye, because my eyes are also close set. And if I bring that darker crease color all the way to the inner corner, then it has a tendency to make my eyes look even closer. So I stop at the inside portion of my eyebrow. And I'm just going to continue to blend that. And then I'm also going to take the color and bring it down and create that V right here. And I'm going to do the same on the other eye and be right back. Okay, so I've got the crease work completed on both eyes. And now I'm going to take the lightest color, this beautiful baby pink here. And I'm going to take this Bare Essentials brush I have, and it says contour brush. And that's what it looks like. And really it's just the bristles on it are soft, but they're very, very dense. So it has a little bit of a stiffness to it. Because I like to take that to place the color under the brow, but to also help blend this lighter color into that darker crease color and make any line between them disappear. And this stiffer brush works really well for that. So I'm just going to continue to rub the brush like that over that line and blur it and make the colors appear more seamless. Okay, so I have everything blended out, and now I'm going to do my eyeliner. And one of the things you can do with this palette is use this darker shade with a brush like this that just has a nice small head on it. Again, this is an Eco Tools brush, and it's called Shade. And you can take it and load the brush, load the tip of the brush, and then go across your lash line, or and underneath on the lower lash line, and use it as an eyeliner. Or you can also take this brush that came with the palette, or with the set, and on this end has a nice fine angle brush, and you could wet that and put it in this color and use it, do the same thing, apply it at the lash line as an eyeliner. And applying it wet does improve the intensity of the color, but it's still just not quite as dark of a liner as I like. So what I'm going to actually do is take my Maybelline Unstoppable eyeliner in Espresso, and I'm going to line my upper and lower lash line with it, and then I'm going to curl my lashes and apply my mascara, and I'll be back. Okay, so I've got my mascara and my eyeliner all applied, and I forgot to tell you the mascara I'm using is the Wet n Wild Mega Plump in black. And I don't know, to me a mascara and eyeliner are a girl's best friend. All of a sudden the eyes just really pop and stand out. Anywho, so back to the Laura Geller Balance and Brighten. Oh, and I forgot to tell you my color is regular. And I'm going to go ahead and put my second layer on. And I'm not going to use very much. It just makes me feel better to add just a little more coverage, because I have been dealing with so many problem areas lately. And I said for most people, probably not necessary at all, because this stuff really does have amazing coverage. I just can't believe, I can't tell you, enough how surprised and excited I was about how good the coverage on this is. And the spackle with that, that shimmer in it, which I expected to just be overwhelming and just entirely too much, really once the balance and brighten is applied, what I'm left with is not shimmer at all, but just a healthy looking glow. I mean, it gives my skin the appearance of looking like it's in much better condition than it is, and making it look more youthful. Okay, so now I'm going to switch gears, and I'm going to move on to the blush. And the blush that came with this kit is called Blush and Brighten Pink Buttercream. And it is so pretty, and it is absolutely beautiful on the skin. And I'm going to use here, again, this is a Bare Essentials brush. And it's just a nice fluffy angle brush. And I'm going to load it with the Blush and Brighten, and I start up here by my hairline and then sweep down my cheek towards my nose, and then I make sure I get the apple of my cheek, and then I take it and just very lightly, because I don't want to be real pink right here, but very lightly just bring it up on my temple and on my forehead above my brow, and again on this side. Start by the hairline and sweep it down towards the nose. And make sure and get the apple of the cheek well. And then just lightly brush it from the temple above the brow just a bit. And that's it. And this is an absolutely gorgeous color. Here again, it's something that has been very complimentary and very flattering against my skin tone. Okay, and the last thing that came with the kit was a lipstick. It's a Italian marble lipstick, and the color is Strawberry Toffee. And it's very pretty. You can see it's that light pink with some toffee colored swirls in it. And it's beautiful, but the pink ends up being just a little bit too light on my lips. To me, it just seems like it disappears just a bit. So I've been taking my Jordana Easy Liner lip liner in Baby Berry and line my lips and completely fill them in. Okay, so now that I have my lips completely filled in, I'm going to go back with the lipstick and just apply it straight over the lip liner. And this lipstick is very, very moisturizing. Which is absolutely wonderful, but unfortunately it doesn't have the greatest staying power in the world. So I find that applying the lip liner all over the lips and then the lipstick really helps, number one, with the color intensity, and number two, with the staying power. Well, that's everything, guys. I sure hope you enjoyed my tutorial / review of these Laura Geller products that I got. I can tell you that absolute rebuys for me are going to be the Spackle and the Balance and Brighten. Those two products were the two that I really had reservations about that have ended up being spectacular, and I love them. Absolutely love the Balance and Brighten. It gives me great coverage without leaving me feeling very makeup-y and cakey, and just absolutely improves overall appearance of my skin. It just makes it look so much better than it actually is. Probably will not be repurchasing the lipstick. It's beautiful, but it does need help. And for that price, I can buy so many drugstore lipsticks. I can buy many drugstore lipsticks. You know, if I have to work with it and play with it and make it better than it is, then it's just not worth spending that amount of money on. The brush was okay. Like I said, this side for me was just an okay, not great. But the angled liner on the other side, absolutely spectacular. Applies cream eyeliners beautifully. Love it. The eyeshadow trio, gorgeous colors, but like I said, I have to play with them to get the intensity out of them that I want. I can buy Wet n Wild eyeshadows all day long that I don't have to play with to get intensity out of. So probably will not be repurchasing this particular trio. May try other eyeshadows. I'm really interested in her eye rims, but this particular trio I'll probably not be repurchasing. The blush, gorgeous, love it, definite must-have in my makeup kit. Can't see being without it. And I think that's everything. Thanks so much for watching, and you guys have a great day. Bye now.